I've decided to have a simple life because I was tired to try to be a person that I'm not. Before, I used to buy things on impulse, lots of things that were on trend, things that were not even good to me or didn't feel good on me, but I bought it just because it was something trendy everyone was using. So I wanted to be like everyone and just have the new thing, trying to fit in. And things changed when I started asking myself, do I really like these things? Because back in Brazil, I had a simple life and my mind was so much clearer because I didn't have much to choose. But once I moved here, I started having access to lots of products and many types. So when I moved here, I bought a lot of things, a lot of makeup, a lot of creams, a lot of everything. And I just got so much stuff that every time I looked at it, it made me feel anxious. I don't know you, but when I look something that is too busy or it has a lot of information, my mind goes in a crazy mode. I like to see very simple things, like not many colors. And I completely changed this when I moved here. I wanted everything, and I got everything that I wanted. So this started to make me feel bad, and I started to asking myself, do I really like these things? And I discovered that no, I don't. I noticed that I was buying things just to impress, like clothes and these products that sometimes I didn't even know how to use it, like skin products, for example. And everything that I saw, I just used to get it and buy it and use it. And, didn't even have a motivation really. But just because everyone was using, I was using too. And at the same time, I was looking on the internet and I found these Project Pam's videos of these people that get all these products and start using them. And when I started doing that, I noticed that the things that I had, they would take ages to finish. It takes ages to finish one lipstick no matter how much you use it. They take ages to finish, and I had so many of them. So when I started doing this Project Pants, which was about 2 years ago, I decided I wasn't going to buy anything. And this was the biggest benefit about doing that because I still have products to use it, but I saved so much money because I knew that I didn't need anything else. I started buying things with more intention and having more clarity in my mind as well. So I just buy something now if I finish something else. That's it. And I'm trying to do this with everything. It takes a while for you to get used because you have to deprogram your mind from this consumist brain that you have. But once you start practicing, it start getting easier and easier and easier. And when you start finishing the products, is the best feeling ever. Every time that I finish a product and I put in the bin, it's like I live. So I'm doing this with the products I have now, and I decided that I'm also not going to buy clothes that I used to buy clothes just for buying. So I have lots of clothes that I don't use or that I use very, very, very little, like once, twice a year. And I decided that I'm not going to buy this type of clothes anymore because I end up just using the same ones over and over and over again. So it doesn't make sense for me to buy clothes that I'm not going to use it. So I'm more mindful about these too. Because I'm doing that and already saved money because I wasn't buying these items, I could actually spend my time and spending my money on things that are important for me. So I thought about, what do I like to spend my money on? What makes me happy long term? And once I discovered a few things, I started getting the money that I would spend with these useless products and put in something that I like. And this was so good for me, because I feel like my money is going somewhere that's important and not just like in things that are not. So I basically learned that having a simple life is literally having freedom. And freedom for me is like the top of my values. I really like to have this sensation that I'm doing something because I want and because it's something that makes sense to me. I have the freedom to choose what I want and not, follow a trend just because everyone else is doing it. So it makes me happy to do that. If you are a person that, well, like me, and you buy lots of things and you are overwhelmed by it, and you think like this is not right, it's probably not. So do an audit in your life, see what's important to you, see if these products you buy are important to you and are doing something good for you, and just keep the ones that are doing good for you. Just spend your money something that actually makes you happy, and look at your life and see what you like to spend your money on, and cut the things that are not important to you. So you don't need 10 types of shampoo, 10 types of creams for your face. Just reduce some of it, and you're gonna see how much this is gonna make your life better. You do this and let me know in the comments if this is not true. And also let me know what are the things that you like to spend your money and time on. Think now about it. One thing only. Something that really makes you happy. Think about this. And then imagine how much money and time you could put into this if you stopped getting distracted by society's trends.